New Jersey's #1 online radio station. Listen live at nonfictionradio.com or download the Nonfiction Radio app on your phone or Android device. Follow us on Twitter, IG, Facebook, and Snapchat at Nonfiction Radio. Lock us in to call on the hotline, 973-536-1165. That's 973-536-1165. For booking info, nonfictionbooking@gmail.com. Now, back to your regularly scheduled program on Nonfiction Radio. If it ain't nonfiction, it's just fiction.
What up, though? This is Big Snoop Dogg, and you're listening to Nonfiction Radio, the #1 station in Jersey. So says Big Snoop Dogg.
Nonfiction Radio.
Jersey #1 station, goddammit. Translation. Listen to it, cause it's what you've been asking.
The next big thing, the heavy hitter DJ Walla, and that new trend has arrived by Adewole Couture. When it comes to that drip, there's only one place to shop. Visit shopavore.com. Wholesale and retail available. Visit the new showroom, 134 Evergreen Place, East Orange, New Jersey.
Hey Jersey, what up, man? It's going down August 4th, J-Day at J Soft Touch Car Wash, 69-71 Montgomery Street, Patterson, New Jersey. If you want to come through, get your car cleaned and get something off the grill, that's the place to be. 69-71 Montgomery Street, Patterson, New Jersey. J-Day.
Hey, what up? It's your boy DJ S.1738. And you know me and the rest of the gang, man. Each and every day we like to roll around in fresh whips. And we like to keep our whips clean too, man. So if you're in Patterson, New Jersey, go down and see J Soft Touch Car Wash, 6971 Montgomery Street, 973-914-9105. They got the lava wash special for $18, the liquid wrap, the 3-in vinyl wrapping, auto body repairs. It's a one-stop shop, baby, for all the fresh whips you got out there. I got it. Go back. Time when you need to look for that dream job of yours. It's time when you need to get your address, your ideas alive, and let it affect people positively or negatively, whichever way you want it. This is the only show that will bring you all the fresh vacancies, tell you what's going on exactly in all the continents of the world in terms of job creation, in terms of property, in terms of what you need to know concerning all. My name is Abimbola Adewole, and this is the time for Bimbo Adewole Show. I need you to get your paper and pen ready, call your family and friends, tell them the only show that will take them on 2 hours ride and give them the best all they need to know. In case you are finding out what exactly with the job show Bimbo Adewole Show looks like today, sincerely, lot and lot of information, lot and lot of vacancies, lot and lot of details that you need to find out more about the show today. Without taking much of our time, let's get on the show. But before we do that, let's take a break. When we come back, we will definitely be putting you through to all that you need to know concerning Bimbo Adewole Show. It's the Bimbo Adewole Show. Bimbola Adewole is my name.
King.
I'm a Yoruba, let me swagger. I got too much swagger. I come with swagger. I'm the king of the swagger. I'm a king. Talon Sarah. Emilio Sarah. I'm a low one Sarah. You ready? Feel me like, baby, feel me like. Feel me like, baby, feel me like. Oh shit, my baby, feel me like. Oh shit, my baby, feel me like. Feel me like, baby, feel me like. Feel me like, baby, feel me like. Oh shit, my baby, feel me like. I need more shit, my baby, feel me like. Every time I see a girl, I feel like say I drunk. And I want to get you, Lord, be my bunk. So I can get you drunk, on down, very young. Later you can call me Dunk. Feel me like, baby, still you know that it's on. Plus I'm kissing over, so let's get it on. Relax your body, let me make you come. When I'm done with you, you know I leave my bone. Feel me like, baby, feel me like. Feel me like, baby, feel me like. Oh shit, my baby, feel me like. I need oh shit, my baby, feel me like. Feel me like, baby, feel me like. Feel me like, baby, feel me like. Oh shit, my baby, feel me like. I need oh shit, my baby, feel me like. I'm all you don't make me fall in love. Don't be like so I planned before. It's love that make me sing off key like I wish I knew that I don't. She like the way that I listen, that I'm the key where she listen, and I be the G under her string. If me Casanova, you know what I mean. Feel me like, baby, feel me like. Feel me like, baby, feel me like. Oh shit, my baby, feel me like. I need oh shit, my baby, feel me like. Feel me like, baby, feel me like. Feel me like, baby, feel me like. Oh shit, my baby, feel me like. I need oh shit, my baby, feel me like. Swagger, I got too much swagger. I come with swagger. I'm the king of the swagger. Cause I'm Casanova, cause I'm a soldier. I must get that thing, you know it. And I know that, Mr. Lover. Yes, you can call me Mr. Lover. Bling, Casanova, I am the bling. She says she wants a diamond ring. So I drink it, cause I'm the G under her string. Feel me like, baby, feel me like. Feel me like, baby, feel me like. Oh shit, my baby, feel me like. I need oh shit, my baby, feel me like. Feel me like, baby, feel me like. Feel me like, baby, feel me like. Oh shit, my baby, feel me like. I need oh shit, my baby, feel me like.
And of course, it's still the Bimbo Adewole show on Nonfiction Radio. If you are there, you must know that it's time for us to start giving out vacancies on the show. Without wasting much of our time, let me take you on a trip exactly what we are doing today on the show. Regardless of where you are listening from Nigeria, you are listening from Ghana, Costa Rica, Guatemala, France, Egypt, wherever you are listening from, is the Job Show. It's with Bimbola Adewole on Bimbo Adewole Show on Nonfiction Radio, New Jersey, East Orange in New Jersey. So let's get on the show. Today on the show, we will be looking at 20 vacancies. So if you are there, you are looking for a dream job, you are definitely, I can tell you that you will definitely have an idea of what I'm dishing out today, as I've got some fantastic vacancies that we'll be giving out. Of course, we are looking at Costa Rica today. We'll definitely be looking at Guatemala as well. We'll also be diving into Egypt and see where are the vacancies in Egypt located. We'll also be looking at New Jersey. If you are in the United States of America, be looking at Newark, looking at Morristown, looking at places where people have been looking for jobs for a while. We'll also be looking at New York City, where the jobs are. We'll also be looking at Arlington and Trenton in New Jersey. And we'll also be looking at some vacancies around, like in case you want to find out what exactly is going on in central New Jersey, we'll also be looking at some vacancies in central New Jersey as well, Sam Plainfield. And of course, we'll also be looking at another vacancy vacancy in Canada as well. So lots and lots of vacancies will definitely hit the airwave as we speak today. So if you are there, you are looking for a job inside and outside of United States, you are looking at a job, you are looking for a job outside this continent, you are looking for a job in Africa, sincerely, this is the best show that you must stay glued to and get all the available vacancy for free. That's the most interesting part for me. And of course, we'll also be going deep as well after the vacancy. We'll also be looking at what I call the Sell Yourself segment. This is a segment where people will keep selling themselves on the show. We've done that before in South Africa. We did that in Nigeria. Right now, we are definitely going to do it in this country as we speak. Take it easy. I will explain to you what that segment is all about. This is a segment where you can call in and decide to sell yourself on the show. For example, you can tell me, my name is Bolaji Ahmed. I am from New Jersey. I have a national diploma in accountancy and I wish to apply for the job of an accountancy. I have skills in computer. I have skills in management. So in case you need my service, you definitely can call me. This is my number. That is the way I expect you to sell yourself on the Bimbo Adewole show. So if you are there, you have confidence that you can sell yourself to all job seekers out there, to all employers of labor out there, then you definitely can call in and also sell yourself to all employers of labor in and outside of the continent. And of course, you can also send me your resume. And I will do justice to that by reading out your resume to all employers of labor if they will be interested in acquiring or taking you on board as an employee. If you believe, then you definitely can catch the vibes as well. Moving forward, we also have some interviews, good interviews as I speak in my language. That will definitely be interviewing some great gentlemen in the studio. We'll definitely be calling them and asking them few things about what is going on in development of sport and what is going on as well in what you need to know concerning the largest black nation on earth, talking about Nigeria. So you don't want to miss that aspect of the show where we will call out and listen to and get report of the situation report in Nigeria and of course the situation report in the Amputee Football Federation as well. These are fantastic discussion we will be having today on the show, so never you miss out. And of course the last part of the show is where we will also get some calls from our correspondents all over. So we've got correspondent from France, we've got correspondent from Nigeria, we've got correspondent from South Africa, Kenya as well, that will talk to us on the show and let us know what is going on out there as we speak. I tell you, you do not want to miss any of the show, any of this segment of the show today. So I need you to call your family and friends and tell them they can definitely log on to www.nonfictionradio.com and watch and listen to us live on the show. The good news about this is that in August, few days from now, sincerely, you definitely can also listen on your frequency wherever you are within New Jersey. I tell you, it's a big news, it's a big thing, it's a big deal for me if you need to know as well what is going on. So let's get on the show quickly, and of course, you can also follow me on my Facebook page by looking for Job Show International or Abimbola Adewole, and let's get this done immediately. I will be taking a break. When I come back, then I should be talking to one of my guests as we speak on today's show. Get ready, call people, call your friends, that the show that will take you from another level is definitely on board. Bimbola Adewole is my name. Let's get the show started. I tell you, this is the power you need.
Yeah. Mr. In the West, I'm out here. It's over dice. Yeah. Press up me on the palm.
ó yẹ fún wọn lẹ́gbẹ̀gbẹ̀, ó yẹ fún wọn lẹ́gbẹ̀gbẹ̀, ó yẹ fún wọn lẹ́gbẹ̀gbẹ̀, fún wọn jẹ́ bí ṣe ń wẹ́gbẹ̀. Ó yẹ fún wọn lẹ́gbẹ̀gbẹ̀, ó yẹ fún wọn lẹ́gbẹ̀gbẹ̀, ó yẹ fún wọn lẹ́gbẹ̀gbẹ̀, fún wọn jẹ́ bí ṣe ń wẹ́gbẹ̀. iPhone 1, iPhone 2, iPhone 3, iPhone 4, iPhone 5, iPhone 6, iPhone 7, my love, iPhone 8. Surf me on the pond. I go be wedding naira. Me want change on for my dollar. 10 billion for my moto. Owó tó kó dání ṣó máa tó. Àwọn àbókí wọn tẹjà, wọn ti gbọ́ sórí mi, wọn kì í wo tẹ́lẹ̀ ní, ẹ kì í ka pépà ní. Ask about me for Ìkẹjà, they go tell you how I dey get down. Log in Instagram, na my story full for town. Ó yẹ fún wọn lẹ́gbẹ̀gbẹ̀, ó yẹ fún wọn lẹ́gbẹ̀gbẹ̀, ó yẹ fún wọn lẹ́gbẹ̀gbẹ̀, fún wọn jẹ́ bí ṣe ń wẹ́gbẹ̀. Ó yẹ fún wọn lẹ́gbẹ̀gbẹ̀, ó yẹ fún wọn lẹ́gbẹ̀gbẹ̀, ó yẹ fún wọn lẹ́gbẹ̀gbẹ̀, fún wọn jẹ́ bí ṣe ń wẹ́gbẹ̀. iPhone 1, iPhone 2, iPhone 3, iPhone 4, iPhone 5, iPhone 6, iPhone 7, my love, iPhone 8.
You know what's one leg baby? Why do I go to get that lay you marry me? You said for me one more to too late. Baby girl in the do yanga. You know what's your save out. You just go for la la. One leg baby. Kala utuka.
We are for one leg baby. Malosu ekwe. Omo, me I know the break show you one big pie. You are break yeah. Oh, that money in the bank account. All the fine girls wanna come around. I book you where my naira. I let you move it.
I go be wedding naira. Me want change on for my dollar. 10 billion for my moto. Owó tó kó dání ṣó máa tó. Àwọn àbókí wọn tẹjà, wọn ti gbọ́ sórí mi, wọn kì í wo tẹ́lẹ̀ ní, ẹ kì í ka pépà ní. Ask about me for Ìkẹjà, they go tell you how I dey get down. Log in Instagram, na my story full for town. Ó yẹ fún wọn lẹ́gbẹ̀gbẹ̀, ó yẹ fún wọn lẹ́gbẹ̀gbẹ̀, ó yẹ fún wọn lẹ́gbẹ̀gbẹ̀, fún wọn jẹ́ bí ṣe ń wẹ́gbẹ̀gbẹ̀. Ó yẹ fún wọn lẹ́gbẹ̀gbẹ̀, ó yẹ fún wọn lẹ́gbẹ̀gbẹ̀, ó yẹ fún wọn lẹ́gbẹ̀gbẹ̀, fún wọn jẹ́ bí ṣe ń wẹ́gbẹ̀gbẹ̀. iPhone 1, iPhone 2, iPhone 3, iPhone 4, iPhone 5, iPhone 6, iPhone 7, my love, iPhone 8.
Somebody bobo, wado bí robo. Ìjó lẹ́gbẹ̀gbẹ̀ ní mò ń jó wà láì mi ò tí ní ṣókò. Chaka.
It's been mine on the mix.
Idris Pape, IDP Dende, Shino Pella, Otedola, MC Oluomo, Lorenzo, Pankol 100%, Governor Ambode, Pasoma Ogala, Abiola Bray, King Smith, Sheyi Tinubu, Shiso Jikwe, Iceberg Money, Subsidio UK, Abu Ebe, what's the club? I'm sorry, I don't know. Shake. Come on, get down. Move.
And of course, it's still Bimbo Adewole show. Let's try and see if we definitely can connect with the young man that will speak to us concerning what I call the information in the country. We need to know what exactly is going on in the largest black nation. Let's see if we can connect with him. Hello? And of course, we're trying to reach Daniel Anaze, please. In case you are there, please definitely you need to talk to us as well. This is the Bimbo Adewole show. Let's get on the show as we go on with the business of today. As we speak, let's quickly go on the next information. That's where we will be calling another of my guests this afternoon here in East Orange, New Jersey. Sulaiman Issa, definitely that will be the next person we'll be talking to as we speak. Let's see if we can connect with him as well.
Your account balance is not sufficient to make.
I guess we're having issues with the phone lines. Let's see if we definitely can still see if we can get through to two of my guests today on the show. However, we'll go on and see if we can get on the vacancy list and the Sell Yourself segment quickly and see how we can make the best use of the time as we speak. Okay, let's get on the Sell Yourself segment. I told you, I said the Sell Yourself segment is definitely a segment where people can sell your ideas, sell your service to all employers of labor, and of course see the possibility also to see how you can also market your ideas to investors as well. This is the show that will give you the platform to do all of that. Okay, let's get the first resume as we speak. The first resume says here, this is from Musa Enabi Omaye. It says here, this is from Musa Omaye from Kaduna in West Africa, Nigeria. He says, his professional summary. He said he's dedicated and experienced biochemist with excellent communication skills and strong ability to manage and carry out public activity in culturally diverse setting. Having a broad experience on laboratory analysis, database administration, and also he said he has an open mind to corrections and motivations, creative and initiative. This young man graduated from the University of Jos Plateau State, Nigeria, with a Bachelor of Science in Biochemistry. He's also a member of the Nigerian Institute of Information Technology, Oracle 11G Database Administration. And the work experience says here, he has taught, he has also worked with an e-commerce organization in West Africa. So he's seeking for an administrative job or also seeking for a biochemistry job. If you are an employer of labor and you really want to consider this young man as someone that you can get on board, please, Musa is seeking for an employment and he says his phone number is 07063869919. 07063869919. And in case you are calling from outside Nigeria, of course, you need to add 01123400770, beg your pardon, 63869919. That is for Musa with a BSc in biochemistry, trying to sell himself on the Bimbo Adewole show. Let's get to the second resume. This one says, I am Olawale Mutiu Rosenji Olawale Mutiu. He says, my ambitious mass communication graduate who is burdened with impacting knowledge, being an integral part of the purpose-driving team. I've worked with media organizations that broadcast to Nigeria in diaspora. Display a strong commitment to deliver all given responsibility to quick grasp new ideas and concepts. He says, good communication skills is what I have, also interpersonal skills. He says he is honest, proficient in the use of computer, ready to improve in all ramifications, especially in knowledge. And Olawale Mutiu says he has a higher national diploma in mass communication, and of course he also has certificate from the National Youth Service Corps NYSC in Nigeria. His work experience stated this, that he has worked with the Ministry of Information in Ogun State and is also looking for a journalism job. His attributes and skills includes good oral and written communication skills, physical and mental alertness. He says, I have good hearing cutting skills as well. So employers of labor, in case you want someone that you can quickly interview for the position of a journalist or someone that can run as a media officer, please kindly consider Olawale Mutiu, and you can reach him on 070-8325-2424. In case you are calling from outside the country, you can reach him on 011-234-708325-2424. That is the number of Olawale Mutiu, looking for a media job as we speak. Okay, the last resume here with me says, his name is Enemali Austin and is also from West Africa, Kaduna, and he's saying that he has highly articulate and able to motivate and communicate to achieve exceptional business performance. He has an excellent interpersonal skills, a good communication and time management skills. He says he's also experienced and innovative about sophisticated customer service and office administrative skills. He says he's a good starter and is also perfect in finding opportunities and also creating opportunities, catalysts for organizational goals as well. So in case you are looking for someone that has a degree in estate management, this young man says he can take up the challenge, and he has an experience with few estate surveyors in West Africa. So if you are in West Africa, you are in Nigeria, you want to consider a young man for the position of as an estate surveyor or an estate surveyor officer, please kindly look into Enemali Austin. You can reach him on 0809-7246-215 or 0809-5027-8525. You can quickly add 011234 if you are calling from outside Nigeria to talk to this young man. So 3 resumes today to talk to the people looking for job opportunities. 1, Austin, that studied estate management, and 2, Olawale Mutiu, looking for media job, and of course Enabi Omaye, looking for a biochemistry opportunity as well. These are the 3 resumes that I have today on the show. In case you are a job seeker, you are also looking for a placement, you can also quickly send me your resume. Send it to bimbo@adewoleshow@gmail.com. bimbo@adewoleshow@gmail.com. Let's take a break. When we come back, of course, we'll try much as possible to connect with my guest and speak with them on the happenings in West Africa, the largest West African country, looking at the political arena, economic value, and the economic situation in Nigeria as well. And of course, we'll also be talking to Sulaiman Issa as well, the president, Nigeria Amputee Football Federation as well in Nigeria. This is the Bimbo Adewole Show. Let's take a break. When we come back, we'll also be talking more on the show. Don't go away.
This is now why it was gone. Pass me a love, I know what you do me, baby. Pass me a love, I can't say now you do me for body. Pass me a love, just come. See why you they use me the form me? See why you they form for me? Yes, I love you. I give you my heart, but you fumble. See why you they use me the catch food? Oh, you know the truth. Say if you forgive me, I die. But I can't explain why you go still want to post my play. See there, you know good yo. I'm okay, you know jelly yo. My mama say me listen to it. Petty money for your mortgage. Oh, you pass me a love it. Silly, pass me a love it. Pass me a love it. Oh, you show me pass me a love it. You can't deny what you they do me, baby. Pass me a love it. I can't explain now. Pass me a love it. Oh, John Ray, Terry G, Mr. Bling Bling. Olinja, hey, Jai, Oda Wotinga, Leleo, Oka, Umabeje Goga, eh. She said I just spoke too much. Inamine. Silly, anytime when you pass for my street, I tip for your body. And if I slack and you walk away, I feel not see you again. What do you want? I don't give you. And I forget to dance when I'm in Terry G. Pass me a love it. Silly, pass me a love it. Pass me a love it. Oh, you show me pass me a love it. I know what you they do me, baby. Pass me a love it. I can't explain now you they do me for body. Pass me a love it. I want to know how you they do the thing where you they do. How you they do the things you they do. When they done the man to move. They said pass on when I'm tired of the shine. What did I go do to make you understand? Say if you feel me that day, you know go till you bless me, oh. Pass me a love it. Silly, pass me a love it. Pass me a love it. Oh, you show me pass me a love it. I know what you they do me, baby. Pass me a love it. I can't explain now you they do me for body. Pass me a love it. Pass me a love. Pass me a love. Pass me a love. Oh way. Pass me a love. Why not come? Pass me a love. Oh way. I know feeling I am. Just see me. Go be mine. Just see me. So it is so. Just see me. Why not come? Take it.
And of course, it's still the Bimbo Adewole Show. It's Orange, New Jersey. If you are just listening and watching us live for the first time, this is the Bimbo Adewole Show that will definitely talk about vacancy, give out vacancies. Today on the show, we will be giving out 20 vacancies. So in case you are looking for that dream job of yours and you've been wondering, where will I get that dream opportunity to be and build my career center? The good news is on this platform, we will give you such information and you can take it up from there and find out where the jobs are located. When you hear it, bring it down, write it down, and send in your resume according to the job description requirement of the employer of labor. And of course, on the show, we also be sending out some ideas, some resumes to employers of labor. That means we are bringing job seekers to the table of the employers of labor. So if you are a job seeker and you are tired of sending your resume, tired of looking for that dream job of yours, take it easy on yourself. Send us those information, your resume. And of course, terms and conditions apply to allow me read your vacancy, your resume on the show. to all employers of labor, and I'm sure one or two employers of labor will definitely be interested in your resume and give you a call. Right now, we are trying to make a call to Daniel and Nazia that will be joining us online to talk to us about the happenings in Africa, the largest black nation in the world, Nigeria. Of course, we'll also be joining as well with Sulaiman Issa as well very soon. So Sulaiman Issa, I need you to stand by. You might be getting connected with us very soon. So if Daniel is online, please kindly put Daniel online and let's do this immediately. Yes, if Daniel is online, please let's get connected with Daniel and Nazi immediately.
If you want that 100% unprocessed virgin hair, shop at B. Antonio's Hair and Beauty Supply, 114 1st Street, Elizabeth, New Jersey. Open 7 days a week, Tuesday through Saturday, 10 a.m. to 8 p.m., and Sunday, 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. Contact 908-353-6346. We are also available online, www.bantoniohairsupply.com. Make sure you follow us on IG, Bantonio_908, the hair supply you need. Everyone wants their brand. Everyone wants to promote their brand. Well, there are many ways to do it. And here at Pronto Printing, we specialize in screen printing, embroidery, banners, vinyl cutting, vehicle graphics, and more. We do it all. Start your business off with proper promotion at Pronto Printing, 134 Evergreen Place, East Orange, New Jersey, Suite 904. You can contact us, prontoprinting973@gmail.com. Pronto, the only way to go.
What's up, New Jersey? It's your boy Murph, and I'm here on Nonfiction Radio to tell you about the best way to turn up whenever it's time to celebrate. I'm here to tell you about that Wavy Baby. Right now, we off that Wavy Baby drink. Make sure you visit www.wavybabydrink.com or follow us on Instagram at Wavy Baby Drink so you can try that blue pineapple, green apple, and peach passion flavor of Wavy Baby. Wavy Baby, don't worry about what's in my cup. No need for a chaser. Fill that thing up. Don't worry about what's in my cup. No need for a chaser. Fill that thing up. Wavy Baby.
One in 3 adults in America have pre-diabetes, but most don't know it. To let people know it can be reversed before it becomes type 2 diabetes, professional basketball player Julius Randle is doing everything in reverse.
I'm only dunking with reverse windmills. I drove the whole way to practice in reverse. I don't recommend it. This move's called the reverse shuffle. I do recommend it. And it took me months to learn how to speak in reverse, like this. Years 10 almost for diabetes type 2 with living Ben has mama. In other words, my mom has been living with type 2 diabetes for almost 10 years. So together, we want to say to the 84 million Americans at risk, exercise and healthy eating can help reverse prediabetes. Start by taking a simple 1-minute risk test at doihaveprediabetes.org.
Brought to you by the Ad Council and its Prediabetes Awareness Partners.
Bet he can't say that in reverse.
When you were a little kid and you thought about what you wanted to be, teaching was at the top of your list. But things changed. And as you got older, teaching didn't seem like the best option anymore. So you're thinking you'll be something else. But what would your 12-year-old self say? Now you want to be a doctor. You don't think teachers save lives? 25 at a time. An actress? Try playing a different role every time the bell rings. How about a scientist? Ever heard of physics? Chemistry? Who do you think teaches that? Teachers today are breaking down obstacles. finding innovative ways to instill old lessons, and taking learning far beyond the four walls of the classroom. It's time to recognize that great things are happening in teaching and put it back on your list. Don't try to convince yourself otherwise. You had it right the first time.
Find out how you can make more at teach.org. Make more.
Yes, hello, are you there?
Yes, I'm there.
Okay, then, Sulaiman Issa, it's nice to have you on the show. How are you, sir?
I'm cool. And you too.
Okay, then, for the benefit of those who are listening and they don't have prior information of who exactly Sulaiman is. Sulaiman is the president of Nigeria Amputee Football Federation. Am I right?
Yes, you're correct.
Okay, then please kindly put us through to what exactly is Nigeria Amputee Football Federation. Please, can you just give us an idea of what exactly is that federation all about?
The Nigerian Amputee Football Federation is a medal scoring event in the Nigerian National Sports Festival. And therefore, as a scoring medal event, it is an event that can also participate at the continental level and at the international level.
Thank you for that. Let's get to the business of today on why you are talking with us from Nigeria down to East Orange in New Jersey. We heard about the competition, the world competition coming up in Mexico. And I was talking to a few friends of mine. Most of my friends are not aware of that competition. Please tell us what exactly is happening in Mexico.
The 2018 Amputee Football World Cup is taking place in the city of Guadalajara in Mexico.
Okay.
And that World Cup has gotten a lot of publicity because the board of the World Amputee Football Federation and the local organizing committee of the competition have been doing extremely well to make sure that the game is actually popularized among followers of the game.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. So I based on that, I also went online and was engaging a few of these players that I met online as well in Poland. And they were asking me about the involvement of the African continent in that competition. I do not have an idea of how many slots that the African continent were given for representation in Mexico. But I was able to find out that, please kindly correct me if I'm wrong, that the African continent was given 4 slots to be represented in that competition. Please tell us more.
Yes, the African slots for this World Cup has been just 4. And this is because so many countries in the sub-Saharan Africa have not been taking the game seriously, unlike what is obtained in Europe and America. But very soon I want to believe that at this year's World Cup, I know there is going to be a Congress, and I know the 4 countries who are participating in that tournament will surely press to see if they can skate through for more slots for Africa.
Okay.
So far now we have Nigeria, we have Ghana, we have Kenya, and Angola.
Okay, we have Nigeria, Ghana, Kenya, and Angola.
Gola, yeah.
Okay, fantastic. Then, for the benefit of those who are listening and watching us for the first time, we are talking to Sulaiman Issa. Sulaiman Issa is the present president of Nigerian Amputee Football Federation. I'm also aware that they will be going to Mexico for the WAFF competition. Let me ask you the involvement of the Nigerian government in all of this. Let's find out how much has the Nigerian government given to this federation, and I'm sure the Nigerian government has made it comfortable for your participation in Mexico. Please tell us if the Nigerian government has been responsible to this.
Yes, the Minister of the Federal Republic, the Minister of Sport of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, Mr. Solomon Dalong, has been giving the Federation the necessary and desired support. Just 3 weeks ago, we organized a fantastic national tournament where we used that tournament to be able to assess the level and strength of our players who will be making the national camp. And right now, we are having about 28 to 29 players who are going to be invited for the national camp. And hopefully, we are also expecting that we are going to invite our number one player, Mr. Abayomi Bankboba from Poland, who will be joining the team in the camp. And we are also expecting to see if we can drag in Salahuddin Olalekan, who still plays amputee football in Turkey. And those two players, I know, will help us to fortify the team very well. And the government, like I said, is doing its best to see that Nigerian participation in the World Cup becomes a reality.
Okay, then Nigerian participation to that World Cup becomes a reality. So in your own language and in your own terms, what you are saying is the Nigerian government has been responsible enough to make sure that you have an interesting tournament in Mexico. Is that what you are saying?
Yes. They are doing everything possible to make sure that Nigerian League is first, because this is going to be the first appearance of Nigeria at the World Cup of amputee football.
Okay, this will be the first appearance. Okay, then. Yeah. That is interesting that I'm hearing a positive news from that corridor of power. Let me ask you, if the government has been responsible enough according to you, then what about the private sectors as well? What are the involvement of the private sectors in all of this to make sure that the representation is also perfected?
Yes, right now as I speak with you, by the special grace of God and with the help and cooperation of the board members of the Amputee Football Federation, we are going to unveil the jerseys to be used by the national team this week. That is coming in from the corporate world. The marketing and public relations department of the federation is also reaching out to some corporate organizations. And before we eventually leave for the World Cup, we're expecting a very good result.
Okay. I also hope that we'll definitely have a good experience in that World Cup as well. Let's get to a bit of politics in WAFF. Tell us about the Africans in the executive of that competition. Tell us more. Let's go inside. Let's find out more what exactly is going on with. Do we have Africans in the representation of executive in that body?
At the African level, Nigeria used to occupy the second vice president position. But it's unfortunate the former president who was there has relinquished the office as the president in Nigeria. And as such, she cannot speak again for Nigeria. And since we came on board, no meeting has been convened, but we expect and hope that when we all meet in Mexico, we'll be able to really talk to ourselves on how we can make the African body of amputee football a worthwhile. But for now, I want to tell you that the African body is not too strong. It's not functional.
Okay. They just concluded Russia 2018 was, in my language and according to the FIFA, said it was a successful tournament. And let's find out about where you are going to in Mexico. Let's have a fair and balanced comparison and see how do you think the preparation in terms of the body, in terms of the world body of this tournament has been able to live up to expectation? What do you think? Have they been able to live up to expectation in terms of preparation of this tournament, in terms of economic, in terms of safety, in terms of people coming in all over the world to watch you people play, in terms of benefit to these players that needs attention? Tell us more in a balanced tone.
Yes, the local organizing committee have really tried their best in the sense that every team, every country that is participating in this amputee football, in this World Cup, has been given an automatic accommodation, has been given automatic feeding, has been given automatic transportation. All you just need to do is just pay your return tickets, keep your players in shape, get a good psychologist for your players, get good medical team for your players, and you don't have much problem. The accommodation has been secured for the team and the officials, and that I want to believe was done in order to make sure that there will not be distraction in this for the players in the World Cup.
Fantastic. Then, you know, you can call probably 4 out of 10 kids, 2 out of 10, and ask them about the players that played in the just concluded Russia 2018 and tell me more about it. Tell me about the players. People will mention the likes of Cristiano Ronaldo, Leo Messi. People will mention the likes of Ahmed Musa and all sorts. And I'm finding it very difficult until I went online to see some of these players' names and see how I can also get familiar with them. However, let me ask you, can you tell us the acceptance level of this players and this game in terms of looking at if the acceptance from Nigeria and the acceptance globally? Can you put us through and say, let's see the acceptance level in the country as we speak?
Yes, the amputee football started in Nigeria in 2003. That is almost about 20 years now. The players have been doing well, only that there is a depth of competition. And this made the players, some of them not to be popular, except those who probably were able to struggle and find themselves in Europe. Like I said earlier, we have Mr. Bayomi, who plays in Poland. The guy is doing very well. He's very popular. He's making Nigeria proud. We have Sarafadin. He's doing well. He's making Nigeria proud. We have Izuchukwu. He's based in Turkey too. He's making Nigeria proud. We have Mike. He plays in the English Amputee Football League in England. He's there too. He's making Nigeria proud. And we have scores of them like that. Only that because we've not been able to participate in continental and international championships. That is why many people are not hearing their names. But I want to tell you that with this World Cup, which I believe Nigeria is going to win, we'll do some. Our name will reverberate globally.
Okay, I also want to believe that the green, white, green will definitely move around the world as the world champion. I'm also aware that there are little one or two private sponsors for this federation that you are going to Mexico. And I also quickly want to say that the Young Fast Ventures is also part of your sponsor of this trip as well to Mexico, if I'm right, because he actually also said we should have a discussion with you and see the possibility of people getting to know that Nigerians are also going to the Amputee World Cup as well. Let me ask you, you as the president of this federation, let me give you 2 minutes to tell us what exactly you want people to do for your federation, and tell us how people can contact you, and also tell us the details of your contact, where in case people need to reach out to you in terms of cash donation, in terms of support and all of that. Please kindly tell us more about how you want people to reach you.
Yes, the Amputee Football Federation National Secretariat is based at the main bowl of Package A, National Stadium, Abuja. We also have an office at the main bowl of the National Stadium in Lagos. We have a Secretary General by name Mr. Javan Bernard, who is active and very, very promising. Myself, I'm based in the Niger State, in Mina, in Niger State, which is just about an hour drive from Abuja. So to contact me, you can always reach me at the National Stadium, at the main bowl of the National Stadium, Abuja. The office of the Amputee Football Federation is there. And we are calling on sponsors to assist the federation so that we can always be having regular championships, regular training, regular coaching courses, and regular interaction with the media so that they can help us to popularize the team.
Okay.
What the Bibola show is doing, we want to really appreciate you. We want to thank you. It is only God that will bless you for this wonderful opportunity you gave Amputee Football.
Okay, and also, is there a contact that people can reach you on? You are free to share your contact, email address, or telephone number so that people can also get in contact with you and see how they can support your trip to Mexico.
Okay, my names are Suleiman Issa. My emails are Coach Sule Issa at yahoo.com. Or you can still reach me at Coach Sule Issa 0 at gmail.com. My contact address are 080-358-72352.
Okay, then fantastic. We'll also be sharing your contact as well to listeners and viewers as well, in case people need to talk to you and also give you their little support to that competition. When is this competition coming up?
Yes, the 15th World Amputee Football World Cup 2018 is scheduled for 24th October to 6th of November 2018.
Okay, 24th of October
to 6th of November.
6th of November 2018 in Mexico.
Yeah.
Okay then. Thank you so much, Sulaiman Issa. I've been speaking to the President, Nigerian Amputee Football Federation, in person of Mr. Sulaiman Issa. And in case you need to reach him, you definitely can reach him on 080-3587-2352. You are outside Nigeria, you can reach him on 00234-8035-87-2352. That is the number you can reach him on. Thank you so much, Mr. Sulaiman Issa, and we wish you the best of luck as you take charge, as you bring back the cup to Nigeria. Thank you so much. All the best.
Thank you very much. I appreciate it.
We do appreciate you as well. And of course, it's still the Bimbo Adewole show. And we also want to say that interview, that section was also powered by Yum Fash Ventures. Yum Fash Ventures, they are printers based in West Africa, Paris, and in all parts of Europe. So a big thank you to Yum Fash Ventures that facilitated that interview with the Nigerian Amputee Football Federation. I will be talking to you more about Yum Fash Ventures. Just keep listening to the show. Bimbola Adewole is my show. Next on queue is another great guy that I call a senior colleague in journalism, and is actually waiting online for him to talk to us about the happenings in Nigeria in terms of economy, in terms of job creation, in terms of politics as we speak. Let's take a break. When we come back, of course, when I tell you every job is a part-time, then you will be hearing the voice of Daniel and Nazi. Bimbola Adewole is my name. Let's take a break. Every job is a part-time.
I go still after that.
Oh my God, hey. When she come for the area, say all the man them do ajo, all the boys down kulugo, say let them dance kulugo. You feeling me, baby, while I'm golo. I'm the king of the kunto, and they loving the way I do this anko. I'm a kawaii and jogodo, same that baby come be mine now. I don't mash it down, you know the days you don't take. I don't mash it down, say baby give me your love. I don't mash it down, because I love you with all my heart. Go romance me now. Oh, I love you, yeah. Oh my, school, Taliana, oh mama, oh father, oh nana. I said no other, Asia, China, you know I wanna control ya. Oh child, oh my, now is in the eyes of the oh my God, if you give me love, I give you more than oh my God, if you want me, girl, I want you. Oh my baby, what you do, I do to you. I like my love, not the cocoa. If I give it to you, girl, you go jogodo. Oh yeah, give me the contour. Come here, come get in this photo. Yeah, my heart is bigger than the ocean. Baby, let me be your aquaman. And if you give me your lotion, I'm available, girl. When you come for the area, so all the man them do ajo, all the boys down kulugo. So let them dance kulugo. You feeling me, baby, while I'm golo. I'm the king of the kunto, and they loving the way I do this anko. I'm a kawaii and jogodo, same that baby come be mine now. I don't mash it down, you know the days you don't take. I don't mash it down, say baby give me your love. I don't mash it down, because I love you with all my heart. Go romance me now. Oh I love you, yeah. Oh my, school, oh mama, oh father, oh nana. I said no other, Asia, China, you know I wanna control ya. Oh child, what I say, no complication, I get education, my obligation is to make sure say money there for the occasion. You wanna, hey, tapa tapa. I like the way your body goes, sapa sapa. Girl, oh, faka, oh, tan tata.
And of course, this is still the Bimbo Adewole Show, Nonfiction Radio, East Orange in New Jersey. I'm also excited that my guest is online, calling in from Lagos, Nigeria. Daniel Anaze, are you there?
Yes.
Hello, are you there, Daniel?
Yes, thank you, bro. I'm live and direct.
Are you there?
Yes, I'm with you.
Okay, it's a bit faint. I will need you to speak up a bit. I can hardly hear you. Can you hear me?
I can hear you loud and clear.
Okay, but I'm finding it a bit difficult for me to hear you as smooth as you can hear me.
Definitely. You know, I can hear you loud and clear. How you doing? People, how is New Jersey?
Okay, please just hang in there. Please be there for a few minutes. I still need you. I need to hear you very loud and clear, just the way you can hear me as well. Just hang in there.
All right, I'm with you. Hello?
Yes, can you hear me now?
Yes, clearly, Bimbo.
Okay, Daniel Anaze is joining us from Lagos, Nigeria. Anaze is an employee of the Guardian newspaper and, of course, many years experience in journalism as well. I call him my senior colleagues in the media world. How are you today, sir?
I'm very good, and you? How are you doing? Of course, we are the big part of the job show Africa. You know, criticism from Africa to South Africa, then from South Africa, now doing the job show Africa, all the way from New Jersey, United States of America. I must say you are doing pretty good. Well done. Thank you for repping Africa. Thank you for repping Nigeria.
Thank you so much as well. Please still give me a few minutes. I'm still finding it a bit difficult to hear you. Just hold on. Yes, can you hear me, Daniel?
Yeah, Bimbo. Can you hear me now?
Yeah, fantastic. I think it's the best now that I can hear you loud and clear as we speak. So, once again, let's do this again. A big thank you to you for joining us on the Bimbo Adewole Show, Nonfiction Radio, East Orange, New Jersey. Thank you so much for creating your time. I am aware that you are a very busy man, and you said you would definitely do this with us on the show today. So, how are you, sir?
I'm very fine. Thank you for bringing me to the Job Show Africa live on 96.9 FM station all the way from New Jersey, United States of America.
Thank you.
Hello, America. Hello, Jonathan.
Thank you so much, Daniel Anaze. And of course, in case you are wondering who exactly is Daniel Anaze has been a friend and a senior colleague in the media world. He works with the Guardian newspaper, and of course he's a young man that some of his articles I can't just stop reading and keeping some of his articles in my shelves as well. Daniel, let's get straight to business of today. We will be looking at holistically the country called Nigeria, and I've had so many guests on the show that really told us few things about the country called Nigeria, the largest black nation on earth. And I also need a very balanced perspective from you as well, because from the day one, I've also monitored how district, you have been analyzing issues as a journalist. Let's get, where are we? Where are we as a country called Nigeria?
Well, thank you very much, Bimbo. Nigeria is a country so blessed by God, rich in mineral resources, particularly oil and other natural resources that makes the country to be one of the best to be in terms of natural weather. You know, Nigeria is the one country you would love to be. It has good weather condition. When it is raining, you love it. When it is sunny, you enjoy it. And I must say that I'm proud to be a Nigerian. I'm proud to have come from that part of the African continent. And as a matter of fact, Nigeria is Africa's biggest brother. And at the point in time, it was in the biggest economy or the largest economy on the continent of Africa. That is verifiable. And I know that even though there have been some issues about the country, but it's still a good country that people can come in to invest, people can come in to do business. And I'm also using the opportunity to tell America that you can come to Nigeria to do business. Forget about the negativity that people are telling you. Nigeria is safe. Nigerian people are hospitable. They are good people to deal with.
Okay, then, Daniel, let's get more into what I call the politics that is flying everywhere. The last time I checked, I noticed that we have 8 months to 7 months to the national election, and everywhere seems to me that it's tensed already. So many games going on, so many strategies going on. People are cross-carpeting, people are crossover carpeting, and of course there are no words to determine how people are flying from one party to the other. Let's tell us more about the politics going on in the country as we speak. Is 2019 so important for the political parties? Why?
Yes, 2019 is going to be a big year for Nigeria and for Nigerians. And I must tell you, elections have been held. The last election held was a state governorship election, and there were so many melodrama that happened between the sitting governor now, who in few months' time will be exiting that office, and then the ruling party at the national level, which is the All Progressive Party. So it's a big game between the ruling party, the All Progressive Congress, APC, and the opposition party, the dominant or leading opposition party, the People's Democratic Party. Now, talking about the political movement or shift in the country, yes, there have been some cross-carpeting or what you may call what I may call political prostitution, people moving from one party to the other. Like they say in politics, it's all about permanent interest and nothing else. So a lot of people are moving from the ruling party. The ruling party, APC, is losing membership in droves. The last count, the Nigerian Senate, about 23 senators defected from the ruling party to the All Progressive Congress, to the PDP. That is from APC to the PDP. And as it stands, though the APC still have the control of the Senate, but we are still, the Senate is on recess. We are still keeping our hands akimbo, watching things as they unfold to see where the politics is taking shape to. And also at the level of the House of Representatives, also people are defecting from the APC, the ruling party, to other parties, particularly the People's Democratic Party, Social Democratic Party, All People's Grand Alliance, ABGA, and a lot of them. But there are still people that we are watching to see where they move. For instance, one of the persons that is yet to move, that people are still waiting to see where he's going to move or pitch his political tends to, is one who we believe a couple of days or weeks is going to make decision. But at the last count, he said he's still in PDP, and the party leadership have prevailed on him to remain in the party. Talking about the ruling All Progressive Congress, APC, so many things have come to shape that party with a new leadership structure, the emergence of former governor of Edo State, Comrade Adams Oshiomhole, as the chairman of that party. I believe a lot of members of that party, they are not in tune with his leadership, particularly when he said that he can suspend a serving minister. He mentioned that he has been having a role with the Minister of Labour and Employment, that is Dr. Chris Wagweze Ngige, who he said because the issue is that they need to constitute the board, but that minister is trying to follow the legal procedure, the constitution, because the board has a term to serve out, and they are yet to serve out their term. So they are saying that, look, you disband the board and create a new board members. And like you know that constituting the board is a way to kind of show loyalty to members who have supported the party, who have supported the current administration in power, and so forth. And also, talking about politics, I must tell you that the leadership of the current president, President Muhammadu Buhari, who is doing all they can to see that the country is as it is being treated, particularly with the internal politics of the party. You know, now Senator Bukola Saraki, the Senate President, is yet to officially become, but the body language is he is no longer in the All Progressive Congress, which is APC, the ruling party. While also other people are trying to also see where he is going to switch or pitch his tent, and then they can go for the jugular. Now, the Senate is on recess. They will be resuming by September, and we are waiting to see what the outcome will be. But as it stands now, the country, the political climate in the country is still very, very volatile.
Thank you so much, Daniel, and what a comprehensive analysis you gave us. We definitely cannot be talking about political situations without looking at how this affect and reflect on the common man on the street, and that takes me to the economic interpretation of the volatility of the politics in Nigeria. Where is the food on the table? Tell us about the economics as we speak in the country. Are things better? Are things getting worse? I also am aware that some of the campaigns, when the present administration came in, the campaigns, I also have some of those pictures that says 3 million jobs every year, 3 million jobs in a year. People will get access to funds and all sorts. And I was happy to see such campaigns 3 years ago, to see how people were expectant of a good life, good jobs, and opening up the economy to young entrepreneurs. Tell me the reverse is the case. Where are we in terms of job creation as we speak?
Well, thank you, Bimbo. I must tell you, without missing words, that is one of my, personally, as a Nigerian, that is my ground with the current administration. You made a covenant, you made a promise to the people of Nigeria, you are going to create jobs, and you gave statistics, the number of jobs you are going to create in the first 6 months, about 500,000 jobs within the first 6 months. 6 months is gone, we are in 3 years, and very soon this administration will come to an end. Where are the jobs like you asked? I must tell you, there are no jobs. Every day, companies are retrenching people. There's massive job calls in the country. A lot of people, the hope of many is dashed. It's as bad as that, because now if you say you are a government and you are bringing change, and people are asking where is the change? If this government, are we seeing the change? Change in economic policy, change in terms of having food on the table as it stands. Now, a lot of family cannot vote of 3 square meal a day. Now, I ask, how many Nigerians can live off $1 a day? That is the question. If you look at the current exchange between the dollar and the naira, between the dollar and the naira, it is put at 360 or 360 naira to a dollar. And then you ask, for somebody to go eat food, for me to have food to eat, it means I may not even spend half $1 to eat food. You know, it's as bad as that. Now, if this government has said that they are creating jobs, the question many in Nigeria, especially the youth, are asking, where are the jobs? As I speak with you, the statistics of unemployed Nigerians, unemployed youth has risen with about 100%. So, and companies are retrenching in the banking industry, the banking sector, they retrench, and they are now taking people, even paying in terms of what I call casualization. You know, they ask you, and because people want to keep money, and so they accept the offer. You can imagine somebody who is earning about 150,000 naira or 100,000 naira salary, and the salary is slashed to 50,000 naira, and you live somewhere downtown in Songota and work on the island. Then check how much the person is expending in terms of transport, going to and fro and coming back. Then what does that person live on at the end of the month? The person has a family to care for, has an age parents to handle, to care for, has younger ones to cater for, and all of those things. You have bills, there is no constant power supply, the cost of transportation is on the high side. Well, food, God has been so magnanimous to us, I must say, because if you can imagine, if there have not been food, probably Nigeria, this time, the country would have been in chaos. But if you look at it, between the planting year, before one food is finished, the new one is out. Now, the new yams are beginning to come out, people are beginning to buy, and then the tomatoes are still available in the market, the pepper are still available in the market. But what we are saying is, how can average Nigeria live up? Do Nigerians have that? You promise housing for all. Where are the houses? Where are the houses? People still live under the bridge. People they are still homeless. So what is the change that this government has brought to the people as they promised? That is my question to them. And I'm waiting for them to provide answers to this question if they can provide it. Now, also, you look at the issue of anti-graft war. I've always said that I don't have anything against the current government. I don't have anything against the person of President Muhammadu Buhari. But if you're fighting anti-corruption, it should be all-inclusive. Take it, there are people who Nigerians have appointed in your administration saying that this person, they are corrupt. Let them be prosecuted. It's not for you to be one-sided. But even within your party, we know that some of them are conscripting from the PDP, People's Democratic Party, to the All Progressive Congress, APC, all in a bid to have a soft landing. And then they are left. So, what do we do? How fair enough is that anti-graft war? That is my question. Okay. The answers are provided. And again, one other thing I want to say is, during the campaign of this current administration, it is still there. If you go on Google online, you can query and you see results coming out. When they were coming, they said food for the primary school children. And I asked, where are these food?
Okay, Daniel, please, I also need you to hang in there, just be there on the line while I take 1 or 2 vacancies quickly, and we'll take it up from there. Just be there while I also read out some vacancies, and we will definitely continue with that. According to you said, there is no food, people are losing jobs, that we have more unemployment rate before this government came in compared to the last administration. So let me quickly take one or two vacancies, please. I need you just be there while I take one or two vacancies, then we continue with that interview. Okay, if you are there, this is the Bimbo Adewole show, and right now we are giving out vacancy while Daniel Anaze is still on the line. That will be talking to us about the situation report, the economic report as regards Nigeria. Egypt, that's where we are going to. Are you interested to work as a teacher in Egypt? Then this is a good news for you if you can work in Egypt. You must know that working in such environment, you must be familiar with Arabics. And it says here you are expected to work 40 hours in a week, Sunday to Thursday. And your requirement as a teacher in Egypt says here you must have a bachelor degree in sociology or psychology. You must also have a minimum of 2 years previous experience as a school teacher or as a school counselor as well. It says you must be fluent in oral and written English to apply as a teacher and a school counselor in Egypt. So if you are there, you are interested to work in Egypt, please kindly put your resume together and your motivation letter. Send it to Ahmed at stars.egypt.org. I'll say that again, AAHMED at stars-egypt.org to work as a school counselor and a teacher in Egypt. My second vacancy as we speak says here we are going to Costa Rica. Costa Ricans, they are in need of teachers as well, and it says here you will be expected to teach grade 5 and 6 English language and mathematics. And of course, you should be an excited and innovative teacher to come on board and teach in Costa Rica. You will use the Costa Rican MEP curriculum framework to guide lessons, and of course you are expected to maintain the ongoing communication with director and all CEC faculty as well. These are the requirements to work in Costa Rica as a teacher. You must be a certified teacher with 2 to 5 years experience, not exclusively TOEFL. You must be able to speak English language, and of course you should be able to speak Spanish as well to teach in Costa Rica as a teacher. You must have a positive spirit, and you must be willing and eager to grow as a person. Compensation: if you are taking up this challenge, you will be paid in local currency. Enrollment in the National Health Insurance System. You will also be processed with a work visa sponsored by the employer. You also have Costa Rican bonus, and of course you will be heavily reduced tuition fee for your children if you have any as a teacher that desire to work with this school in Costa Rica. So put your resume together and your cover letter. Send it to Cloud Forest School op@gmail.com. I'll say that again. You are interested to work as a teacher in Costa Rica with your work visa sponsored, local salary, and of course you also have the benefits of the National Health Insurance System as a teacher. You must have a degree. You must also have ability to speak English and Spanish as well. Put your resume and send your resume and your cover letter to Cloud Forest School op@gmail.com. That is my second vacancy on the Bimbo Adewole show on Nonfiction Radio, East Orange in New Jersey. My number 3 vacancy as we speak says teachers. Is a good day for you teachers, because teachers are also needed in Guatemala. Grade 7 to 12 are needed teachers. English, social studies, science, mathematics, multi-subject are also needed as well. And the salary is a good one. It says $8,000. That is what you are taking home as a teacher in Guatemala. So in case you are interested, these are the qualifications to apply as a teacher. You must have a degree. You must have a degree in education. You must also have certification in TOEFL as well. You must be able to speak a bit of Spanish, and of course you must speak English language as well to apply as a teacher in Guatemala. Put in your resume, send in your resume and your cover letter to hiring, HIRING at Panajache Colegio. I'll take that again. Take it easy on yourself. HIRING at PANAJACHELCOLEGIO.org. That is the email address to send in your resume and your cover letter if you are aspiring to teach in Guatemala as a grade 7 to 8 teachers that will be taking on English language, social studies, mathematics, and all other subjects relating to the school as well. Number 4 vacancy before we go to my guest as well. Associate teachers needed for infant preschools at Bright Horizon, and they are seeking for you as an associate teacher. You must have high school diploma to teach as an high school teacher. You must also have what I call CDA, and you must be 18 years of age to teach as an associate teacher, and you must have a state requirement for educational experience to teach in New Jersey. So if you are there, you want to work as an associate teacher, please put your resume together and send it to Kerry, KERRI.Nelson, NELSON at brighthorizons.com to apply as an associate teacher. Let me sound like an Oliver's twist. Let me quickly put one vacancy more, then we go back to Daniel Anaze. Early childhood substitute. They are looking for early childhood substitute to work with a school, and that is in various locations in New Jersey. As an substitute teacher, you will have the opportunity to make a difference in the lives of children and families while working hours that best fit your needs. Enjoy flexible schedule. Why? You will enjoy flexible schedule while sharing the joy of learning and discovery that happens each day in your program. These are the requirements to work as a substitute teacher. You must be 18 years or above, and you must have your high school diploma to work as a substitute teacher. You must also have some college education, preferably. You must also have the state and the center requirement to apply as a substitute teacher that desire to work in New Jersey. Put your resume together and send it to Kerry, KERRI.Nelson at brighthorizon.com. 5 vacancy. Let's get back to Daniel Anaze, and we'll come up with another 5 vacancy. Keep listening, keep watching Nonfiction Radio, East Orange, New Jersey. Daniel, are you there?
Yes, Bimbo.
Fantastic then. Thank you for holding on. Let's go back to the government of the day, the administration as we speak. 3 million jobs we can see. According to you, there is no food. People are starving. Jobs are lost every day. And I'm beginning to wonder, is this the promise made by the present administration? And you said no, that you also wonder as well. Let me go deeper by asking you in clear terms, do you think this administration can really solve the issue of unemployment as we speak? Let's go back to the National Bureau of Statistics that says that 14.2% unemployment rate as we speak in Nigeria. Can this administration solve the problem of unemployment? Tell us in statistics.
Bimbo, I don't see the visibility of that that's coming from this administration, because the unemployment market has been expanded. And when infrastructures are not in place, when I talk of infrastructures, I mean the energy power. The power is not stable, and so many companies are leaving the country, even to neighboring countries such as Ghana and the rest of them, and they're setting up shops there. So you can imagine where companies are leaving the country that could have absorbed. And again, I remember growing up as a young man while in secondary school back then in the 90s, going to Bobby College. Early in the morning when I'm off to school, there is this industrial layout in Lagos, in Ilupeju industrial layout, where you have the PZ, you have MP, you have Nestle, and the rest of them. This company absorbs on each ship, they have about 3,000 personnel working on each ship. But today, except for Nestle, and I don't think Nestle has that number of personnel who's still working. MP, I don't think it exists. Then there is the Teza Mill, they've all closed shop, as about Teza Mill, Kaduna Teza Mill, name them ATM, Atlantic Teza, they've all closed shop. And each time I pass through the Oshoki Expressway, driving down to the island, and I pass after the Lagos Transport Management Authority, LASMA, and I passed by the Atlantic Design, which has now been acquired or taken over by Comas. You know, sometimes I wait. I said, these are companies that could have absorbed people, and then by extension, there will be food on the table for so many Nigerians. But these companies are not.
Okay. Let me ask you.
I'm coming back.
Okay.
Yes. So at the last time, I said, Teza is supposed to have known so many people. At the last, one of the staff that was interviewed, who was sacked after the company folded up, the man had to go back to go and learn welding. He's surviving as a welder today. That is to tell you that the unemployment market, unemployment sector in Nigeria is massive. I don't see this administration except there's a magic dot. That is when there could be a solution. That is my take on that.
Okay, your take home is there is no way this administration can solve the issue of the massive unemployment situation in the country.
Not in this current tenure, because the 4-year term is almost a last.
If I get you right, you also said that the present situation in terms of unemployment is far worse than when the present administration came into power.
Come again?
Yeah, if I can get you right, you also said that the unemployment rate is far worse than when this present administration came into power.
Yes, you know, during the last administration, yes, the unemployment was there because the power challenge in the country also happened. But I must tell you that it has gone well from the last administration to this administration because there's massive. As I speak with you, even I have about 5 siblings waiting on me, feeding off me on my mega salary, and they are all graduates looking for jobs, nowhere to face them. Then, how do we survive? I pay their bills, I pay their rent, I buy clothes for them, I give them pocket money on a mega salary that I earn every month.
How do we survive? That is a $1 million question. Let me quickly ask you to still hold on a bit while I take some vacancy and see if we can spice this up with a good vacancy so that people can also be a partaker of this juice as we speak. My number 6 vacancy on the Bimbo Adewole show on Nonfiction Radio, East Orange, New Jersey says, number 6 vacancy. He says, become a full-time teacher by fall 2019. And where is this? It's not in New Jersey, but you are definitely going to become a full-time teacher in New York. And it says here, will join the NYC Teaching Collaborative. It says stipends during residency experience. And it also says here, The starting salary for at least $56,711 and full benefit following the residency experience starting from September 2019. And it says you must be partially subsidized master degree in education to apply and join this team in New York as a teacher. So enough of this grammar, enough of this English. I need you to quickly log on to the website of NewYorkTeachingCollaborative.org and find out what exactly they are talking about. It is simple, absolutely for free. NYCTeachingCollaborative.org. That is where you need to log on and find out the benefit that you will have as a teacher come fall 2019 in New York. Number 7. 7 is always a lucky number. This one says branch manager. Branch manager needed in Trenton, in New Jersey. And it says here, there is a driving academy that needs a branch manager somewhere in Trenton, in New Jersey, and they are seeking for you. And it says here, you must have the following requirements to apply as a branch manager for a driving academy. You must have top-notch customer service experience. You must have excellent computer skills. You must have above the bar sales skills. You must have strong recruiting skills as well. You must have an excellent written and verbal communication skills to apply as a branch manager for a driving academy. This is what it takes. You must quickly send in your resume. Send it to DDULETZKE@160drivingacademy.org, or you can as well take your phone and make a dial to 201-500-8992 to apply as a branch manager. Of course, Shagun, I see your Jomo, and of course it says my number 8 vacancy says a graphic designer. A graphic designer is needed. A graphic designer is needed. A graphic designer is needed. If you are interested to work as a graphic designer, this one says you must have experience in custom design. You must have experience in custom stripes. You must have experience in commercial VIN wraps. You must also have experience in company logos, business cards design, commercial signage and decals to apply as a graphic design. You must also have experience in Adobe Illustrator to work as a graphic design. These are the essentials you must have to work as a graphic designer. And this one says here, you must definitely be able to work from Monday to Friday, 9 a.m. to 5:30 p.m. Kindly call Sally on 732-207-3679 to work as a graphic designer. Let's get on number 9 vacancy as we speak. It says here, photography assistant is also needed. A photography assistant is needed, and these are the requirements to work as a photography assistant. You must have experience in clipping and maxing in Adobe Photoshop. You must have a career interest in product and studio photography. You must have education and work experience emphasis that is related to current portfolio. You must have excellent communication, written, oral, interpersonal, and organizational skills. You must have basic Microsoft Office skills like Excel, like CorelDRAW, and Outlook to apply for this position. Take it easy. Number 9 vacancy. Just go to 250 Passaic Street in Newark, New Jersey. Then you can take it up from there. Number 10. Number 10 is another good number. When I remember number 10, then I know it's Cristiano Ronaldo. So this one says here, school photographer. School photographers needed in Central New Jersey. If you are in Central New Jersey and you can take photography, this one said they are in need of you. You must have ability to work early morning hours, Monday through Friday. You must be reliable in short vehicles, and U.S. driver license is also in need, compulsory for you. You must have strong customer service skills. You must have satisfactory completion of a criminal and motor vehicle background check before you are brought on board. So take it easy. You can do that. Please kindly walk into 346 South Mill Street in Phillipsburg, New Jersey to apply for that vacancy. Number 10 vacancy on the Bimbo Adewole show. Let's go to my guest, Daniel Anaze. Are you still there?
I'm with you, Bimbo.
Fantastic, and thank you so much for being there with us. Let's get back to what we are talking about in terms of job creation. According to you, and of course, according to the statistics that you made reference to, that the situation is bad, people are losing jobs, and people are definitely going hungry every day. Let's go back to politics. Do you think that experience looking at the man in question, President Muhammadu Buhari, do you think experience as the former head of state of this country has helped in any way to improve the lives of Nigerians as we speak of this present age that we are?
Like I do say, I'm not a fan of President Buhari, and neither am I his hater. But so far, so good. I believe he has good intentions for the country. But because the way and manner politics is played in Nigeria, it has not really, in terms of real value, project what he wants to achieve. And I like I do say, the president may the issue, this program of security challenges in the country. The Boko Haram, the military has over been up to the game. But there is a new twist in town, which is the herdsmen who are now marauding the whole place in the country, maiming people, robbing people, going into people's farm, and then, uprooting their farm produce, feeding with their car. And the president has not made a public statement. And that is when Nigerians are angry with him. That, look, these people, they come to our place, they bring in their cow, and they use their cow to eat up our crops. And then the cattle breeders association, the BSCALA, they have been talking tough that, look, it is their right, there's a grazing rule, and all of that. And then as the commander-in-chief of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, it is hope and belief that a statement from Mr. President Muhammadu Buhari will go a long way in solving this situation. So his experience as a general will go a long way. But in real value, there has not been a headway so far.
Okay, then. So if I need to summarize what you said, that his experience as a former head of state has not come to play in this second experience as a president in democratic setting.
Yes, because as a head of state, he was a military man, and then, military are known for autocratic dictatorial, but now he's a democratically elected president. So there are processes. He has to go through the National Assembly, the Senate, and the House of Representatives as Nigeria run a bicameral legislature. So this whole the process must be fulfilled in consonance with the constitution of the country.
Okay, then it's interesting to see the dynamism of how politics is played in Nigeria, and that brings me to the issue of certificate saga, certificate bunga. As I speak, I've heard of few senators and governorship aspirants about a certificate forgery, certificate not having the right requirement or qualification to get into the gubernatorial race. In terms of Senator Adewole, and I also read online where he also made, I can't confirm that he made a joke or he made a statement about that if I can bring out my high school certificate regardless of the fail result on that certificate, then I should also ask or request for the president certificate as well. That brings me to the next question. Do you think that the president with his level of education has indirectly or directly affected the development of this administration as we speak in terms of its level of education?
Well, to the best of my knowledge, I believe Mr. President is educated, so that takes away all manner of saying that he's not educated, because as Commander-in-Chief of the Armed Forces, then as military head of state, while as a military man, he was made to undergo courses, at various levels and stages, both within the country and outside the country. So, and I believe while serving in various capacities, going from the rank to the level of a general in the army, he must have gone to various trainings and classes, and there knowledge were imparted. So if this, but I believe he is using that same knowledge. But don't forget the fact that he is also aging, and he is trying to see what he can do, and see that the country, the next crop of leaders of the country, they are young people, So I wouldn't say that his level of education has in one way or the other affected his capacity. There are people who didn't go to school, but they are good managers.
Okay, Daniel Anaze. I've been speaking to Daniel Anaze of the Guardian newspaper, and his senior colleagues, and also a Bloomberg scholar as well that also studied financial journalism, if I'm right as well. I want to say a very big thank you to you, Daniel. We are definitely running out of time. I also want to say, come this time next week, we should be having you again for another 20 minutes of comprehensive discussion as regards Nigerian economy. I hope that will be convenient for you as well, Daniel.
No problem. Thank you very much.
Okay, we want to say a very big thank you to you, and of course, congratulations on your brand new baby daughter as well. Congratulations, and of course, we wish you the best of luck as you go on with this in life. We hope to see you in America very soon, and we hope to have you live and direct in the studio. Thank you so much, Daniel Anaze, for talking to us. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
And of course, it's the Bimbo Adewole show on Nonfiction Radio. We got to move, we got to roll. We definitely got to move out of the studio as we speak. 10 vacancies already gone on the show today. In case you missed any of the vacancy, please, you can also follow us on all our social media. You can find us Nonfiction Radio on Instagram, on Facebook, on Twitter as well. You can also follow me, The Job Show International, on Twitter. You can find me on Facebook, Bimbola Adewole, or Job Show International, and get to hear all the vacancies that we read out as well. I will also be tweeting some vacancy, and you can find that too on Nonfiction Radio Twitter handle, and you can as well take up those vacancies and apply it to your daily findings as we speak. We have to go. A big thank you to everybody that tried to call in. A big thank you to Akonde Kayode. A big thank you to Bumi Ojo Davis. They're trying to call. A big thank you to Francisca Woodfield, and of course a big thank you to people that also tried to call in. Shegun Ojomo from the UK, Yomi from Paris, France. Thank you so much, and of course a big thank you to Sulaiman Issa, the president of the Nigerian Amputee Football Federation, as well, that spoke to us concerning the upcoming World Cup, talking about the WAFF in Mexico, 24th of October to the 6th of November 2018. A big thank you to Young Fast Ventures, the one that powered the interview for the president of Nigerian Amputee Football Federation as well. Please, in case you need to get in contact with few of my guests, and of course you can also get in contact with us as well, kindly send a mail to Bimbo Adewole Show. Bimbo Adewole Show at gmail.com. You can also do me a WhatsApp or a text message 862-272 1778. Abimbola Adewole is my name. Every job is always a part-time. I'll see you next week. Remember that don't be lazy. Go get yourself a job. Bye.
You're tuned in to Nonfiction